exercise number 2. Alright, so we've got cockroaches to start with. This is a floor exercise, so again, going to make sure that we have no gap here between the floor and our lower back. Alright, so start with, we're going to sit ourselves up, make sure that we're turned on. Now we're going to bring everything up in the air, both hands, both legs. Now think of it like always coming back to the centre, okay? Now with this, we're going to just slowly drop one leg, one arm. That's to start with, okay? Now there's various combinations that you can do with this, and you can alternate between the leg and the hand, okay? So you can cross them over, bring them back down, and as you get a little bit more coordinated and stronger, you can also do doubles, okay? Okay, so that's the first one. Making sure that we're just bringing this into play, no gap between here, that should be really turned on. Alright, next one is pretty simple. I'll do the floor exercise first as a sit-up. Now, I would recommend that you put your feet up against the wall so you can't go anywhere. Now, again, we want to just make sure. Hey. Move that away. I know, it's very exciting. I know. I know. Alright, so just bring your knees up like this. Now what we're going to do is just come up in one move and tap the top of our knees. Okay? We don't want to just be rounding out like this. We actually want to keep the back flat and really engage in this bottom section. Now with the Swiss ball, same thing, we want to make sure that we've got this flat. Put your feet up against something at the end. Make sure you're looking at the ceiling. Same thing again, if you just bring your hands up and tap your knees, that'll really engage this here. Just make sure that we're not rounding out and all that sort of jazz. Now, the third is an alternate leg extension. Okay, so that is again another floor exercise. Some people call this a cycle, but I'd prefer it if you just kept it a little bit slower and a little bit more under control. So place your hands on the ground. You can also use your forearm as a lever to stabilise yourself. Now what we want to do is feet up in the air, we're just slowly extending one leg out to full extension. And we're going to bring it back in, we're going to bring the other one down. Now what we want to do is we want to try and make the distance of our heel the same along the ground. Okay, so not like this here. It's more just a motion of slowly extending your foot out. Making sure that we have no gap here again, and just using your hands to stabilise yourself. Okay? Once you get more advanced, you can do them quicker if you'd like, but to do them slowly, you'll really engage your core. So the next one is a plank with extensions, or a Superman. Now, just want to go down to the normal plank. Once we're here, it's kind of pretty boring. So, what we're going to do is just start with extending our arm out and turning on our core while we actually have to twist a little bit. We don't want to be twisting too much, so that's when you'll engage the muscles. Now the next one is, once you get a little bit more advanced again, is to come up into a position with one arm and one leg off the ground, okay? That might be a little bit further down the track for some, others will be alright with it. Now next one, again on the ground, and this is side to side. Do it from the side first. You want to make sure that this is flat, okay, nice and straight. I'm just going to grab the ball, you can grab it, use anything, you can use a weight, a bag, bottle of soft juice, soft drink or something like that. Just place side to side, keeping everything on a line. Once you get a little bit stronger, feet up in the air and do the same thing. And this is much harder because you have to counteract your leg weight. Okay? So there's 5 pretty simple exercises that you can do just to work out with your core. Now, people have different abilities on how many they can do. As I say, do a few, when it starts to burn a bit, do a few more. Cool.